Good afternoon, it's me again, and we're going to be doing another recipe for you today. And the idea behind this recipe was, I can only eat rice cakes. I know there's some of you that can eat bread, or lots of people can eat bread, but anyone with pancreatitis can eat all what they can eat, but for me it's just rice cakes. And I was fed up, what can I have in them? I wanted to make some sort of something tasty, fresh, nothing really added, no fat, obviously, and came up with this idea, which had a few tests. And first one was too smooth, so I've tried to make it a bit more chunky, which is fun with the new bad boy of the recipe family, as you'll see. And I think we've just got it right. So I'm trying to cut these videos down for you, so you don't have to listen to me go on and on all the time. So I'm just going to crack on with this recipe. You can listen to me on the personal blogs. I'm sure that'll keep you entertained enough. But anyway, Carrot Sunshine Medley. I think it's delicious. But I have been starved of food for 4 years, so we will see. So what we have is, you need 500 grams altogether of vegetables. But what we're doing is we're using carrots and butternut squash, as it should be said. So 250 grams of each, but when peeled and ended, butt head peel. And then boiled, once it's boiled, for about 7 minutes, so that you can get your knife in. My knife goes in smoothly, but don't want it falling apart, because I want some chunks in this bad boy. What I've also done is, I don't know if you can see it there, but you will see it, I've chopped up enough chives, really, really small, to make a tablespoon, a bit bigger than a teaspoon, of chopped chives, just to give it that little bit of but it's also the most subtle with onion, and a lot of people struggle with onion, especially with pancreas bellies, and it's like the most subtle and the easiest on the stomach. So we are going to be doing this. See, when you drain this off the saucepan, also you want to keep the water, because as you will see in a minute, this stuff here does not want to do much in there without any liquid. So I've got all this lined up, hopefully plugged in, sweet. So then you put all your veggies into your blender. Now, I was never told that a blender doesn't like blending without fluid, but it doesn't like it very much. And then into that, I'm going to add my tablespoon of chopped chives, chopped nice and finely, like that. In you go. Have washed hands multiple times. I didn't need to multiple times, but just in case. Now, this is where I went wrong the first time. We're going to be adding cumin, which is comino in Spanish. Last time I got it wrong. I did not trust the pinch, and I did more, never realising how strong cumin is. So I'm literally putting in 1 little sprinkle, 2 little sprinkles. Because remember, you can always add to it, but you can't take it out. So we've got cumin in there, and now all we need to add to this is some water to make it move. Because if I try this as it is, I was going to use pulse, just pulse on it, It don't want to do anything. It's like it's got the ribs, but it's not got the juice. So we were saying like a few tablespoons of water, but really I think better off just chucking some water in, to be honest. But I don't think this is going to be enough. Just a few. Try 1 tablespoon first. There's 5. And we'll see what happens. It takes a lot of spatula in. And if spatula in isn't a word already, it should be. So we're going to be doing a lot of poking and stuff with this until we get it right. You still see me? Yeah, unfortunately for you. So I'm going to put some more of this in there. It is what it was cooked in. Excuse my uncouth spinach. Oh, we've got a bit of movement. This is looking a little bit better. We have some movement. I think when you see like little bits just suddenly disappear down the middle hole. And then we're going to start moving this stuff around. Now we've got some movement. And it does smell absolutely lovely. It really does. I'm not just saying that. This bit's all about patience. All about patience, guys. Even though it smells delicious, it's all about patience. I nearly started singing then. I didn't know I was going to sing Take That or Guns N' Roses. You really don't want me singing either, to be honest. Now the butternut squash seems to be a lot softer vegetable than carrots, so but it doesn't matter. Just some carrot down there. Definitely enough fluid now. You can also chop some bits up when you're doing this as well. But I don't think we're far off being done actually. Because I want to keep it like rustic and chunky. I'm probably putting orange stuff down on top. Let's give it another. I think that's done. Yeah, that's it. Otherwise, we're going to lose the big chunks. Now, I should have got this out earlier. I'm going to get out my favourite bowl, my coconut bowl. I don't know why it's my favourite bowl, but it is. And then, what, can you see that in there? I don't know. So, I wear glasses, and I can't see without my glasses. But, and then we're just going to take this out of here. Chunks and all. Some smooth, some chunks. Lovely jubbly. Great for vegetarians, obviously. I've not eaten meat in nearly 4 years, but unfortunately that wasn't my choice. If anyone told me I'd be a vegetarian I would laugh my head off. But, right, I think I've just splashed myself in the face. So basically now, we have your recipe. Mine must be your recipe. Which is Carrot Sunshine Medley. And with chunks in there, so you can use that as spread on anything you like. You can have it. I'm actually going to think about having this as like a side dish on a plate next to some fish. And there's the tester. Now, this is where I prove that this is real. Because the one thing I've forgotten to do is put the salt in. So, make sure you put salt in. Literally, a good sprinkle of salt in with the mixture before you give it its blend, and you're done. And this, it's still nice without it, but lovely bit of cumin taste. You can taste the carrots, you can taste the butternut squash, the chives. Thumbs up. See you soon.